Hello, I'm Ishaan Thakur, a senior at Virginia Commonwealth University, majoring in mechanical engineering. I mostly grew up in the Short Pump area, Henrico, so Richmond has always been nearby to me, so VCU is about like 20 minutes away from my parents' house, so really close by. The main reason that I came to VCU was just the generous financial aid opportunities. It made college a lot less scary of a process to have that kind of support. In high school and middle school, I always did like STEM competitions, engineering related mostly. The craziest thing that's been really awesome about being here is that I can kind of do whatever it is I want to do. Last year, like Monday, I was building a hovercraft, the next day I was prototyping medical devices, the next day I was building rockets, and then the fourth day I was building robots that would go in forests. That sounds like exaggerated, but literally like each day of my week was just doing a different project that sounded awesome. And the main reason I did that is because I had the opportunity to. I don't think there would be a time in my life where I have the opportunity again to just interact with so many different projects and engage in anything that I find interesting and want to. The hands-on experience was something that I didn't have a lot of before. I mean, I had like high school robotics, but being able to do all these types of projects in multiple disciplines has really given me a lot of tools that like, I did this in this other project. I know it's not related to this, but I can use it here. So I think that's really helped me become a better engineer as a whole. So I've done 5 semesters of undergraduate research while I was at VCU. The first 3 I did in the Collaborative Unmanned Aerial Vehicles Lab with Dr. Klenke. Another research activity I did was with Dr. Josh Cohen and Dr. Vidal Yajanik of the MCV campus. They had like a part-time job opportunity prototyping medical devices. Specifically, this device was for patients getting an MRI scan, but they were like under anesthesia. My first internship I did in college was at the National Reconnaissance Office. They're probably the most important government agency you've never heard of. That's because they do lots of secret spy satellite stuff. So I was in Chantilly, Virginia for a summer, helping develop technologies that would, help increase the future of our intelligence satellites. The biggest thing I've learned was just to say yes to everything. There's so many opportunities here, and each one will send you down a different path, and you can, go 100 miles one way and 0 miles the other way. I've probably done the opposite. I think I went 1 mile 100 ways. That has taught me so much. I've learned how to problem solve across different things. With these open-ended projects that VCU has given me like the path forward to partake in, I think I've learned how to, figure out how to solve a problem when there's not necessarily a specific way to do it. Figuring out what kind of requirements do I need to achieve, setting goals for myself from an engineering standpoint, and using my engineering experience from classes and school in these projects to kind of be a better problem solver, be a better engineer. So I think that's been my biggest takeaway, is definitely say yes to everything, because then you can learn a whole lot to make yourself more rounded and a better problem solver.